Do you know someone who's nowhere online? No posts, no stories, no profile pics, nothing. While you're scrolling at 2 a.m., they're just living. In a world where everyone's shouting, "Look at me!" These people chose to disappear. Are they crazy? Or are they onto something the rest of us missed? Today, we're diving into the minds of people who've gone completely invisible online, not because they failed at social media, because they succeeded at something else entirely. First up, the self-secure. These people don't need your likes. They already like themselves. Their confidence comes from inside, not from hearts on a screen. While you're checking how many people watched your story, they're checking in with themselves. They know who they are. No performance needed. No validation required. They're not fighting the system. They simply outgrew it. Then there's the secret keepers. They treat their life like treasure, not trash. Every moment isn't for sale. Every thought isn't for sharing. They believe magic dies under too many eyes. Their relationships are deeper because they're private. Their experiences mean more because they're not constantly proving they happened. Their life is theirs alone, not yours to scroll through. Energy protectors get it. Every scroll costs you. Every notification steals a piece of your mind. They guard their attention like it's money, because it is. While you're spending yours on people you barely know, they're investing in people right in front of them. They're not antisocial. They're just social with purpose. They choose real laughs over LOLs, real hugs over heart emojis. The feelers didn't leave because they were cold. They left because they cared too much. Every post made them feel everything. The fake happiness, the quiet sadness behind perfect pictures, the neediness dressed up as confidence. It got too heavy, so they walked away, not to escape the world, to feel it for real again. They chose reality over the highlight reel. And finally, the mindful ones. They looked at social media and asked, "Is this making my life better?" The answer was no, so they stopped. Simple. They replaced scrolling with strolling, swiping with swimming, pics with people. They weren't running from something. They were running toward something better. They traded digital noise for actual life. Different reasons. Same result. Freedom. These 5 types found the same truth. You don't need to be seen to be real. You don't need to share to be whole. They broke the habit of performing their life and started living it. While the rest of us are trapped proving we exist, they simply do. They wake up without checking their phone. They eat without photographing their food. They go places without announcing it. They exist without evidence. And somehow, they're happier than the rest of us. The numbers prove it. New research shows people who quit social media report feeling less anxious within just 2 weeks. Their sleep improves. Their real friendships get stronger. They stop comparing their behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. They start living in the moment because they're not busy trying to capture it. But here's what really sets them apart. They found something most of us lost: the ability to be bored, to sit in a waiting room and just wait, to eat lunch alone with their thoughts, to walk down the street and actually see where they're going. Boredom isn't their enemy. It's their creativity's best friend. They also discovered the power of missing out. While we're desperate to know everything about everyone, they found peace in not knowing. They don't know what their ex posted. They don't know who's fighting with whom. They don't know whose vacation looks better than theirs. And they don't care. Their world got smaller but richer. Their circle got tighter but realer. The crazy part, they're not actually missing anything important. When something truly matters, someone tells them. Face to face, voice to voice, heart to heart. They still hear about engagements, births, and job promotions. They just hear about them from the actual people experiencing them, not from a post, not from a story, from a real conversation. They became time billionaires. While we spend 2 hours a day scrolling, they spend 2 hours a day living. That's 14 hours a week. That's 30 days a year. They gained an extra month of life every year just by putting their phone down. What would you do with an extra month? They learned new languages. They wrote books. They built businesses. They fell in love offline. Their brains changed too. Without the constant dopamine hits from likes and comments, their brain chemistry reset. They started finding joy in small things again. Sunsets they didn't post. Books they didn't review. Meals they didn't share. Their happiness became self-made, not crowdsourced. They also became mysterious in the best way. People wonder about them, ask about them, think about them more because they can't check up on them. Their absence makes them more interesting. Their silence speaks louder than their posts ever did. They became the main character by disappearing from the story. But maybe the biggest change, they stopped performing. We don't even realize how much we act for the camera, how we pose our food, how we caption our moments, how we filter our feelings. They just feel, just live, just are. No audience, no performance, just them. So that friend who never posts, they're not behind, they're ahead. While we're busy creating digital footprints, they're busy creating actual memories. While we're collecting followers, they're collecting moments. While we're building online personas, they're building offline lives. They found what we're all searching for in that endless scroll: connection, peace, purpose, themselves. They just looked in the right place, not in their phone, but in their life, not in the cloud, but in the now, not in the feed, but in the feeling. The question isn't why they left. The question is why the rest of us stay. Why we trade real moments for digital ones. Why we let algorithms decide what we see, and when we see it, why we give our attention away for free to companies that sell it to the highest bidder. They chose a different path. The path of presence. The path of privacy. The path of peace. They're not antisocial. They're pro-life. They're not hiding. They're seeking. They're not weird. They're just free. And maybe, just maybe, they're the sanest ones in the room.